Okay, welcome to my class, Coordinate Planes. I'm sharing my screen to the live students with students' voice. Okay, so what is the next chapter, next section?
Further equations of lines.
What are the equations of the lines? So till now we have seen gradient intercept, which is y is equals to mx plus c. Mx plus c or mx plus b you can maintain. That is a point, that's a gradient intercept form. And there is a general form, ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. That is a general form. So now it is point, it's a gradient intercept. M is the gradient and B is the intercept. That's why it is gradient intercept form. It's a general form. So now we have point gradient form. Where intercept will not be given, point will be given, and gradient x will be given. If x1, y1 is a point, m is a gradient. So this is your equation of the point gradient form. So here one point is given and one gradient is given. So which is y minus y1 is equals to m into x1 x minus x1. Okay, please read up this formula. Just read once.
Y minus y1 is equal to m of m brackets x minus x1.
This is where m is the gradient of the function, gradient of the line, and the point x1 comma y1 is the point. So now here what is asking? Can you read up the question number A, 13A.
Find the equation of the line through minus 2, comma minus 5 and parallel to y is equal to 3x plus 2.
So this is the point has been given, and the line is parallel to this, means two parallel lines will contain the same slope, will have the same slope. And what is the slope, or what is the slope or gradient? What is its gradient?
3.
3. Its gradient is 3, and parallel to another line will be also 3. So here point is which is minus 2 comma minus 5, and gradient m is 3. So that's why the line has 3. Hence the required line y minus y1 equals to m into x minus x1, which is a point gradient form. And y minus y1, its minus of minus become plus 5, and plus 3 is equals to plus 3 into x plus 2, simplify down. So here y-intercept, hence new lines intercept, y-intercept. It is y equals to mx plus c to the point intercept, gradient intercept form. So next, line through given 2 points. 2 points were given. Here only 1 point, 1 slope m gradient is given. So now 2 points were given, which is x1, y1, x2, y2. So when 2 points were given, the gradient formula we already have, raised by run, which is y1 minus or y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So no need to give the gradient when 2 points were given, so we can evaluate directly. So here the equation is this, it's direct, the gradient formula. So this is your m gradient, and any one of the point you can take, either take this point or you can take this point, you will get the same equation. In the note, using the coordinates b 4 comma minus 1 and 1 comma 5 would give the same equation, and but this is the slope. Can you try? So he took 1 comma 5. Therefore, he got y minus 5 is equals to minus 2 into x minus 1. Please try with this point, and m is equals to minus 1, and this is the equation. And what you will get, simplify. I am simplifying here, y is equals to minus 2x plus 7. Simplify, you get the same equation. Confirm it, please. I'll be back in 1 minute. I'll be here only. You got the same equation or no?
Yeah.
Done or no? Please try. You should do a little bit practice. Otherwise, it's problem.
Yeah, finished.
Okay. So then, in the next case, actually what happened in the next example, he given directly 2 points. So you can take any point and your gradient of AB is nothing but y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So submit points accordingly. It is x1, y1, x2, y2. So this is the equation. This is the slope gradient. And this midpoint, what is the question actually? Given the equation, find the which is find the general form, the equation of perpendicular bisector of AB. For example, this is A, this is B. What is the question? Read up the question. What we have to find?
Given the points a 6, 0 and b 0, 9, find in general form the equation of the perpendicular bisector of AB.
What is mean by perpendicular bisector?
That their product is equal to -1.
No. How the lines look like?
Oh, like a T.
See, this is A, B. How the line look like?
From up to down.
Whatever you say, I will write. I will draw. This is A. This is B.
Yeah, and then the perpendicular would be like the negative reciprocal.
Of course, you are right. You are giving the numerical answer. I want graphical representation.
Like across, like the x and y axis.
That's right. But from these points, A and B, how can we draw? We said that perpendicular bisector of AB means how can we do that? See, what is AB? You have to say, draw the line AB. This is the line segment AB. Bisector means break midpoint. This is a bisector. This is same to same. And this is a perpendicular bisector. You want this line. Okay, given this point 6, 0 and 0, 9. You need the line equation of this for perpendicular bisector line. So for any line, you need either point or gradient. So its gradient is m. If you take m1, then its line gradient is -1 by m1. You are giving this answer. It is clear, but you are not getting the full image. And it is the perpendicular line slope. And it is also passes through midpoint. It passes through the midpoint. So that's why, so this is a gradient. It is -3 by 2 is equals to -3 by 2. And it is passes through the midpoint. Midpoint means 6 plus 0 by 2, 0 plus 9 by 2, which is 3, 4, 1 by 2. That is 3, 4, 1 by 2. So now you got a point on your line and you got its gradient. Gradient will be 2 by 3. Gradient will be, he substituted the same, 2 by 3. And he simplified the equation. We got the final answer. Next, can you read up this definition?
Intersection of lines, concurrent lines. The point where two distinct lines intersect can be found using simultaneous equations as discussed in sector 1G. Three distinct lines are called concurrent if they all pass through the same point.
Concurrent means they will pass through the same point. 3, it is 3. If 2, there are the 2 distinct lines, it is about 3 distinct lines. 2 distinct lines could be intersect. But when three distinct lines will be, this is a concurrent. If they intersect at one point, this is said to be point of concurrence or concurrent point. Concurrent.
Okay.
Okay. So if three lines are intersect, then the common point is said to be point of concurrent or concurrent lines. And if two lines are intersect, then we call them intersecting lines. That's it. Okay. And the condition is testing whether the lines are concurrent or not. Test whether three lines are concurrent. First find the point of intersection of two lines and substitute in the third line. What we'll do? So here two lines already intersecting. So solving simultaneously, we get the point of intersection. And if we substitute in the third equation, if it is satisfied, then the three lines are concurrent. Now, please understand this is an important. It is a line 1 has been given, line 2 has given, line 3 has been given. So here he is solving simultaneously. How can we solve simultaneously? It is 5x minus y minus 10 is equals to 0. It is x plus y minus 8 is equals to 0. I'm adding these two lines. Cancellation. 6x minus 18 is equals to 0. X is equals to 18 by 6 is equals to 3. And when you substitute 3 in any one of the equation as x, I am substituting in the equation 2. Equation 2, if I substitute here, 3 plus y minus 8 is equals to x, y minus 5 is equals to 0, y is equals to 5. The point will be 3 comma 5. And we have to substitute in this third equation. If it is satisfied, okay, LHS is equals to, LHS means it is 2x minus 3y plus 9. So he substituted xy values, it is minus 15, it is 5, it is 3. 6 minus 15 plus 9, 15 minus 0. So this is, you got it as RHS, therefore these three lines are concurrent. Is it clear? I did
Yeah, it's clear.
I did on my own a little bit faster, but you need a little bit practice. Otherwise, no, we can't expect anything. But I will try to make some practice. Okay, you need to do practice. Next, use the point gradient form to find the equation of line through the point. He given x1, y1, and through the grade and with the gradient, this is m. Just simply substitute. What happens? Y minus 5 is equals to 3 into x minus 3. But he is not asking this form. He is asking in the general form. So if you write it is y minus 5 is equals to 3x minus 9 implies 3x minus y plus 4, it's minus 4 is equals to 0. This is the ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. That is the standard form. And please, I am giving a time right now. So this is the equation, this is a point, and try to do this b, c, and this is a equation, and this is a gradient, directly m has been given, and try to do this b, c, and please provide the answers. I will check.
Okay.
B, C, and again here also it is B and C. Let me check whether it was on my YouTube live. I think we can find. Done? Any problem?
I just did the first two. I'm doing the second two now.
Do it a little bit fast. Okay.
Yeah.
We need all answers in the general form.
Yeah, I got it. So for 2b, 2x plus y minus 3 is equal to 0.
2x plus y
Minus 3 is equal to 0.
I don't think so. Oh, I substituted it wrong. Minus 2. 2x plus y, I think.
Yeah, plus y minus 3.
Then plus 11 it could be happen. No, minus 3. Okay, it is minus 7. Minus 7 plus 4 minus 3. Okay, 2x plus y minus 3 equals to 0. Next.
2x minus 3y plus
2x
25.
plus 25 is equals to 0. Okay, done. That's it. What about third B?
X minus 3y minus 6.
X minus 3y minus 6 equals to 0 because x1 is 6 minus 3. Is it simple? What is your m value? Y minus 0 is equals to 0, and which is minus 3 by 5 into x minus 6. Okay, I don't think so. I will look into it. Minus 3 by 5 x minus x1, it is xy minus 0. It's a 5y is equals to minus 3x plus 18. When these two comes, 3x plus 5y minus 18 is equals to 0. Three B. You did the same 3B.
Yeah.
Y1 is yx1 is 6, y1 is 0. So y minus 0 is equals to m is the given equation of the point for the gradient only, there is no perpendicular. Minus 3 by 5 into x minus 6. Then send 5 to this side, with minus 3x plus 18. Send all these things. 3x plus 5y minus 18 equals to 0. How you got it?
Oh, wait, I substituted it wrong. Sorry.
Got it? That's why we need practice.
Yeah.
The next equation will be y minus 3 is equals to minus 3 by 5 into x plus 5. It is 5y minus 15 is equals to minus 3x minus 15. 3x plus 5y is equals to 0. Please cross check.
Yeah.
What about the third C?
3x plus 5y is equal to 0.
0. Okay, that's it. Next, see here, the general form of the equation, same thing. Point gradient, point gradient, point gradient, point gradient, point gradient. That's it. Okay, so it is DIY. You have to do. Next, so here points given. Points given. For the gradient, he's making a condition. So what is the gradient here?
2.
2. What is the gradient here? Gradient of our required line?
2 or 1 over 2, minus 1 over 2.
1 over 2, right? Next perpendicular, it is 1
minus 5.
Parallel, m is equals 3 over 7. And perpendicular, m is equals to 5 over 2. Product has to be already minus is there here, 5 over 2. That's it. You can do this point. DIY. This is also DIY. How these 2 points are given, the difference, that's a gradient of the line m. You have to find out m, and m is nothing but difference. y1 minus y2 by or y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Rise by run is your gradient. And take any point, you will get the answer. Hence the point gradient form, and then final general form of the equation, that is very common. In the first part, he is asking the gradient. It is y1 minus y2 by x1 minus x2. So here points were given, all two points were given. For each and every 2 points, you have to take a gradient, then any point, any 1 point, and substitute in our equation y minus y1 is equals to m into x minus x1. In this equation, if you substitute, you will get the all equation 6 parts, both are all are easy. Find the gradient, you can find it, it is perpendicular, the line through. So it is a gradient, it's a points, 2 points are given. One is a gradient, means he is asking its equation. Okay, gradient will be whatever. What is the gradient here? What is the gradient? It should be the answer. It is a gradient. y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, that's it. We have to stop me yourself.
Minus 1.
No. y2 minus y1. What is y2 minus y1?
2.
What is y2 minus y1?
4 minus 2.
No.
Oh,
Minus of
plus
minus plus
6.
6 by y x2 minus x1.
Minus 4.
Minus 4. The 6 by 5 minus 4 is nothing but minus 3 by 2. Okay. So you have to, for this your gradient is this, for this your gradient is take A only, passing through A, he didn't say B. Passing through A and perpendicular to B means here m is equals to 2 by 3. Next, find the equation parallel to, means here m is equals 2, y is equals 2, it's 2 by 3, and points given. Perpendicular, it's a y is equals to minus 3 by 4, but here your m is equals to 4 by 3. Perpendicular. Parallel means same slope. Perpendicular means product to be minus 1. Okay. So now find the point of intersection. Now it is a case. Can you solve 11th one? You have to solve. You have to
Okay.
solve simultaneously and find x comma y. And please tell me the point. I will be here only. Solve simultaneously. That's your rough work. What is the point?
Is it 3 comma minus 1?
3 comma minus 1. Very good. You are right. 3 comma minus 1. When we substitute, these lines should be must be satisfied. 3 minus 1 is 2. 3 4 is 12 minus of minus plus 1 is nothing but 13. What is the second question? Second part.
Show that m lies on L3, 2x
M
minus 5y.
lies on L3 means substitute those points. Your LHS must be equals to RHS. Substitute. Confirm whether both are same or no.
Okay.
3 to the 6 minus 5 into minus 1. 6 plus 5 is equals to 11. Your LHS is equals to RHS. For the part B, you have to write the solution. LHS is equals to 2x minus 5. That's it. Is equals to 2 into 3 minus 5 into minus 1. 3 to just 6 minus into minus 5 plus 1 is equals to 11, which is RHS. So therefore, your LHS is equals to RHS means this point satisfies this equation means. So it is a condition of concurrency. So these three lines are concurrent. Okay. And show the same method to apply. So these things you have to do DIY. So here you have to solve simultaneously these two equations. You will get 1 point just like x comma y and substitute in this equation. If satisfied, they are concurrent. If not satisfied, they are not concurrent. But the condition is saying that show that these are concurrent means they are concurrent only. Okay. Is it clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Put the equation into gradient intercept form and hence write down the gradient and find the gradient intercept form. Then find the gradient intercept form. The equation of line. Put the equation of each line into gradient intercept form. Okay. Then hence write down the gradient. Okay. What is the next is asking?
Find a gradient intercept form.
What is mean by put the equation in each line into gradient intercept form? Okay. Find the equation. The equation of the lines are these. Oh. Okay. So parallel to it throw 3 comma minus 1 means what do you know? Our line is parallel to this and passing through to this. Passing through means we got 1 point. Parallel means we need the gradient. The gradient is minus 2. Substitute, you will get the equation. the point perpendicular to it through this point. This is the point it's given. And perpendicular to means here m is equals to perpendicular to m is equals to minus 1 by 2. No, it's plus 1 by 2. When it comes, it becomes minus m is equals plus 1 by 2. And this is the point, you will get the answer. Similarly for B and for C. An angle of inclination, alpha has been given. When angle of inclination, what is the gradient formula?
Gradient is equal to tan A.
Gradient
Alpha.
is equals to tan alpha. Alpha has been given. So here you have to find out the tan 45, tan 30, that is your M, tan 120, tan 150. Accordingly, you have to find quadrant formulas, logics, everything will come. Next 15, L1, L2, L3, L4, enclose a parallelogram. Find the vertical vertices of the parallelogram. Moribo. It is a big question.
Yeah.
What he given?
Explain why the 4 lines.
4 lines. And he is saying that it forms a
parallelogram.
Means opposite lines are parallel.
Yeah.
So it's a, what is the slope? Gradient.
Of the first one.
L1.
1.
1. What about here? Gradient.
1. 1.
1. What about gradient?
3.
What about gradient?
3.
Means they are the opposite lines. L3, L4 opposite, L1, L2 are opposite. Means if we draw like this, okay, it is L1, it is L2, it is L3, it is L4. Clear?
Clear.
For example, if I take this is A, B, C, D. In order to get A, you need to find the intersection of L1, L2, L1, L3, L1, L3. Okay. To get A, it is solve L1, L2 simultaneously. For B, solve L2, L3 simultaneously. For example, L2, L3 simultaneously. For C, solve L2, L4 simultaneously. For D, solve L1, L4 simultaneously. So then you will get the 4 vertices, and this is a parallelogram. Asking vertices. Show that the triangle with vertices is right angle triangle. So how can we conclude it forms a right angle triangle? It is A, B, C. Then find the equation of each side. So right angle triangle means, so you have to find out AB line L1, BC line L2, AC line L3. Okay. If any two lines are perpendicular, means their product of slopes is 90 degrees, then it forms a right angle triangle. Okay. So what is the gradient of AB? We don't need to get the equation of line, find the equation of each side. It's asking each side. So you have to, what is the gradient of AB?
Is it infinite?
No. ये तो पक्की बात है. Okay, I drawn a wrong image. I don't know whether that is forms a straight line or not. A, B, C. Now it is different. Okay, now it is different. Here it is a common, it's a L4. Okay, it's a common 4. So here we don't know whether it is vertically or no. So it might not be vertical line. So now A, B, what is the gradient here? What is the gradient when it is AB?
5 over 4.
5 minus?
0 over 6
6
minus 1.
minus 1. It is 5 over 5, 1.1. What about BC? This is AB purpose. What about BC? 2 minus 3. BC is 2 minus 3. 2 minus 5. 2 minus 5 is minus 3 by minus 6. It's 1 by 2. 2 minus 5 is minus 3. 0 minus
Isn't
6
it
is minus 6.
minus 1 by 2?
No, I think it is.
Oh, yeah.
It's a 2 minus 1 is 10. So P m is equals to 2 minus 0, 2, 0 minus 1 minus 1. So A, B, C and C are perpendicular because their product is 1 minus 1. BC is perpendicular to CA. So now you can draw another diagram BC. So here ABC is, this is a vertex, is a perpendicular, means you can change this diagram directly. You can change this diagram accordingly. So take like this. If this is A, B, C, this is 90 degrees. BC is perpendicular to AC. Here it is 90. Okay. Once it is 90 degrees, that's a shown, then it is a right angle. Complete. That's it. Find the equation of each point means, see, for the AB, you got m is equals to 1. And you can take any point, either A or B. For BC, you got m is equals to 1 by 2. And you can take any point A, B, C. For the CA, m is equals to minus 2. And you can take any point, either A or C. So there you will get a point gradient formula. Then after that, we have to simplify to get the general equation. Okay.
Okay.
What is the question?
The 3 points A 1, 0, B 0, A and C 7, 4 form a triangle. Let theta be the angle between AC and the x-axis. Find the gradient of the line AC and hence determine theta correct to the nearest degree.
Okay. So he given 3 points ABC, forms a triangle, and theta be the angle between A, C. This is A, this is C, and this is the angle theta. And let theta be the angle between AC and X. Okay. Find the gradient of AC. What is the gradient of AC?
2/3.
No. 2 or 3. That's it. 2 or 3. 0 minus 4 by 0 minus 1 minus 7. It's minus 4 over 6 means 2 over 3. And so determine the theta. How can you determine the theta when we say as unit? Its slope is equals to tan theta. And determine the theta means theta is equals to tan inverse 2 by 3. Tan inverse 2 by 3. So you have to get the values using calculator. Derive the equation of AC. So AC means you have already one point A1, 0. And the equation, we need the gradient m is equals to 2 by 3. So write down the equation y minus 0 is equals to 2 by 3 into x minus 1. I'm getting lot of disturbance, noise. Okay. Next, midpoint of AC as D. So you have to get what is the midpoint formula? What is the formula of midpoint? X1, x2, y1, y2. What is the formula of midpoint? X1, y2, y2 has been given.
Y2 minus Y1.
No. Midpoint is middlemost, average. X1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. Okay. The midpoint formula is x1 plus x2 by 2, comma y1 plus y2 by 2. Clear?
Yeah.
So this is your A, this is your C. What is the midpoint answer? What is the midpoint? Or given
4,2.
4, 2. That's it. Do it fast. You are why I don't know. You should not do like this. You should be hyperactive. Okay. You have full energy. Nothing is brain drain. Everything is possible. Try to utilize in a positive way. Whenever you practice, then only it will be interested. Otherwise, it will be not interest. No interest will be developed. Okay. You should be practice. You should be hyperactive. Okay. So find the coordinates of the midpoint. So they are the coordinates of the midpoint. Show that AC is perpendicular to BD. How can we show BD? AC is perpendicular to BD. So we got midpoint. What is this 4, 2? How can we show that AC is perpendicular to perpendicular to BD?
By showing that the product is equal to -1.
It says the product of the gradient is -1. Okay. So its gradient is 2 minus 8 is -6 by 4 minus 0 is 4 is equals to -3 by 2. So that product it is as m1 m2 is equals to m1 m2 is equals to -1. Okay. So this is rough key only, 2 key solution only. It is not a hyper advanced solution. Next, what type of triangle ABC? What type of triangle ABC? What type of triangle?
Isosceles.
How can you say? Actually, that's right, but how it is? This is perpendicular. It is a midpoint. Okay, it is isosceles only because this is equal. If these are equal, these are equal. A, B, C. These are equal means it is symmetric. It is symmetric. This is equals to this. Okay. It is symmetric. It is symmetric. There is a similarity concept is there. It is isosceles. Isosceles. How can you find the area of the triangle? Area is equals to 1 by 2. It's a base. Base will be AB. AC is the base. 1 by 2 base into height. Height is BD. Okay. Base into height. 1 by 2 AC is base into height. 1 by 2 AC into BD. So you have to find the distance. It is the distance where AC is equals to. If 2 points were given, what is the distance? X1, Y1, X2, Y2 is the points. What is the distance? First formula of this section. Under root of x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. Okay, so that's the main equation. So you have to find in that way that A, C length, then B, D length. You got D point. So BD is the height, AC is the base. So the 1 by 2 base into height, then simplify, you will get the answer. Write down the coordinates of E such that parallelogram is a rhombus A, B, C, E. How can we get a rhombus? Alright. Write down a coordinate of E so that we have to get a rhombus. How can we get a rhombus? Such that parallelogram AC is a rhombus. So he's asking parallelogram means all sides must be same. Rhombus means all sides must be same. It might be. So you have to predict one point here so that it looks like this. Okay. So G is technical, but you have to think it a lot.
Couldn't you do it the other way as well?
The way, what is the other way?
Like, so it's on the bottom
Oh, okay.
because it's an isosceles triangle, right? So
Ah, wait, you given a good answer because this is same side, therefore this is equals to this, so therefore it will goes to like this. Now I got it. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, and this is the equations of find the diagonal such a parallelogram A B C E, and we need E. We need E. And we need E means also it is going to the same point. We need E. He is asking right on the coordinates of E.
so we could just find the distance between B and D.
What happens
And
with
then
E?
you put the same distance between D and E.
Okay, B D is equals to D E. But you have to guess here. You have to predict some values. Okay, just do the prediction. Prediction means hit and trial. You don't go with a technical solution. वो आपका दिमाग खराब करेगी. Okay, don't go with
Okay.
because no, see, because why I'm saying like that, it is A comma B. Two unknowns are there, and you have only one equation because B D D is what is D? What is D? D is 4 comma 2. I'm telling you why I said that. Mm. So here BD distance is under root of 6 square plus 0 minus 4, 4 square minus 4 square is equals to under root of, it is A square plus B, A minus 4 whole square plus B minus 2 whole square. How can you guess? How can you predict? Here 6 is a 36 plus 16, it's a 50. So both sides squaring, it is a 50 is equals to A minus 4 whole square plus B minus 2 whole square. So you can predict some values. That's why I said that prediction. Okay. I think there are more chances are there.
Okay.
Either this is 6 square, it is A square, this goes to one equation. Just A is equals to 10. If 10 and B is equals to minus 2. So minus 2 is the answer. It's a prediction. Okay. So next, the line L crosses x-axis, y-axis at so and so point. This is y-intercept, so this is x-intercept. The point N lies on L. There is a one general point is there, capital N on L. And P is the point 0, comma 8. Copy, sketch, and find the equation of L. How can we get the equation of L? We can get. This is you can do it yourself. Why do it yourself? Because you got 2 points, so you can get a gradient. Okay, you also have gradient point formula. Gradient point formula. Okay, you will get the equation GPF. GPF, gradient point formula. Find the length LM. Okay, we can find the length LM and MP. You have to find this length. We know the formula, and you have to find this length. You know the another formula, and hence LMP is an isosceles triangle. LMP means these lengths must be same. When these two are same, then this triangle becomes an isosceles triangle. Okay.
Okay.
This is just I'm just explaining only. Everything is you can do it easily, but you need to do regular practice. And if M is the midpoint of LMN, so you have to find out this N. So what is this? If you take A comma B, so A minus 4 by 2 is equals to 0, and B plus 0 by 2 is equals to 3. So for A is equals to 0, it's a 4, B is equals to, it's a 6. It's a 4 comma 6. Okay, so that's why you got the M as a midpoint. So we given it is 4 comma 6. And show that NPL means NP, so NP, and find out its gradient M1, and NL and PL, and find out its gradient M2. If M1, M2 is 90 degrees, then they are perpendicular. Write down the equation of the circle NPL. Ore Bhagwan. Circle, he is asking the circle. NPL. NPL means I am changing the color. Why is asking such a circle? So please concentrate here. From this as a center, he is asking this circle. So this becomes your radius. This is your center, and you can get the equation. Okay, so you have to find either this equation, this length, all three are same. All three are same. You have to concentrate on this. Okay, so it is entirely, you can try to do it yourself, and whenever you ask, I will explain. Next,
Okay.
for the 19, find the K if the lines L1 and L2 and L3 are concurrent. Means solve these two equations first. Okay, simultaneously. Then you will get some point, some x comma y. Okay, and substitute these two. Can you try? Please try it, 19.
Okay.
Solve L1, L2. You will get some point. I'm giving the time. I'll back you. Is it done?
So the intersection point is 2 comma minus 5.
2 comma minus y. I'm cross checking. Minus 5 means minus 15 plus 2 minus 13 plus 13 is 0. And 8 minus 5 minus 8. Okay, it is right. And these lines are concurrent means you have to substitute this point, which is 2k, and minus of minus plus 5 minus 10 is equals to 0. It is 2k minus 5 is equals to 0. Therefore, x is equals to, or k, sorry, k. So k is equals to, it's a 5 by 2. That's it.
Okay.
K equals to 5 by 2. K equals to 5 by 2. And next, he is asking another case. Write down the mu. Lambda is no need. We need mu. What is mu? First of all, these two lines are parallel. Parallel means slopes or gradients are equal. So here gradient is minus 3 by 2. So here gradient is minus 6 by mu. If gradient parallel means parallel condition, minus 3 by 2 is equals to minus 6 by mu. So implies mu is equals to simply 4. Next B. Perpendicular means that product is minus 1. It is minus 3 by 2 into minus 6 by mu is equals to minus 1. Minus 1. So therefore mu is equals to minus of minus plus. It is 18 by 9. It is 9. Mu is equals to minus 9. Minus 9. This is the case. This is the case. This is the 20th problem. Okay. So I think they are a little bit easy only. It is not tough. So let's go. It's a 6E. Pronumerals. Pronumerals means variables in place of numbers. Okay. So there is something another equations. It is we'll see tomorrow, and there is a review section. Okay. So it will complete by tomorrow. Control S. I will stop here. A little bit break of 10 minutes, and I will come back. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And after that, I think we have biology today. So we'll go with biology. So I'll stop here for the online session, and we'll continue. Not yet. Okay, actually, it's today's session. Okay. So we'll complete the class here, and we'll continue the next after 15 to 20 minutes. We'll continue with the naked biology and end stream. Thank you to all online. Subscribe because 100% because 40 to 50 views are coming, but no one is. Okay. Have a good